There are places on this planet that test your spirit. They push you to your limits and reward you with sights that stay with you forever. Glacier National Park in Montana is one of those places. It's a land of giants, a kingdom of ice and stone where nature reigns supreme. Getting here is an adventure in itself, a journey into the heart of the American wild. The air here is different, crisp, clean, and full of the promise of exploration. You feel a primal energy the moment you step out of your vehicle. This isn't just a park, it's a living, breathing wilderness that demands respect and rewards courage. It's a call to the wild that every adventurer should answer at least once in their lifetime. The sheer scale of Glacier is breathtaking. Towering mountains carved by ancient ice scrape the sky with their jagged peaks. These aren't just hills. They are colossal structures of rock that make you feel incredibly small and alive at the same time. Down below, pristine lakes reflect the dramatic scenery like giant mirrors. Their waters are so clear and cold, they take your breath away. This is a landscape forged by immense power over millions of years. Every valley, every waterfall, and every ridge tells a story of survival and magnificent creation. It's a raw, untamed beauty that gets into your soul and reminds you of the raw power of the natural world. Driving the legendary Going to the Sun Road is an epic experience in itself. This engineering marvel clings to the sides of mountains, offering views that will stop you in your tracks. Every turn reveals a new panorama, a new reason to be amazed. You'll see weeping walls where water cascades over rock, and deep valleys that stretch out for miles. It's more than just a road. It's a gateway to the park's soul, connecting you to incredible places like Hidden Lake. Standing at the Hidden Lake overlook, you see a perfect alpine scene, a turquoise jewel nestled among towering peaks. It's a sight that makes all the effort of getting there completely worth it. But the real magic happens when the sun begins to set. I'll never forget watching the sky catch fire over the mountains. The peaks turned from gray stone to glowing embers of orange and pink. The light danced across the landscape, painting the clouds in brilliant colors. It was a moment of pure, unfiltered beauty, a powerful reminder of why we must protect these wild places. A mountain sunset in Glacier isn't just something you see, it's something you feel deep in your bones. It's a quiet, profound spectacle that connects you to the rhythm of the earth and leaves you feeling truly humbled and inspired. The true spirit of Glacier is found on its trails. There are over 700 miles of them, winding through every kind of terrain imaginable. You can hike through dense forests of ancient cedar and hemlock, where the air is cool and smells of pine. You can climb steep rocky paths that lead you above the tree line into a world of alpine meadows bursting with wildflowers. Each trail is a challenge and an invitation. It's about putting one foot in front of the other, pushing yourself, and discovering what you're made of. The reward is not just the destination, but the journey itself and the incredible feeling of accomplishment when you reach a stunning viewpoint. This park is home to some of North America's most iconic wildlife. You have to be alert, always watching, always listening. This is their home, and we are just visitors. Spotting a mountain goat gracefully navigating a sheer cliff face is an incredible sight. These animals are masters of their environment, perfectly adapted to a life at high altitudes. You might also see bighorn sheep with their massive curled horns, grazing peacefully on a mountainside. Every encounter is a privilege, a rare glimpse into a world that exists far from our cities and towns. It's a powerful reminder that we share this planet with magnificent creatures. Of course, the animal that commands the most respect here is the grizzly bear. Seeing a grizzly in the wild is an experience that will change you. I remember one time, from a safe distance, watching a mother bear and her cubs foraging for berries. There was such power and grace in her movements, a quiet intelligence in her eyes as she taught her young to survive. It was a moment of pure, raw nature. These encounters are thrilling, but they demand extreme caution. You must always carry bear spray, make noise on the trail, and never, ever feed the wildlife. Respecting their space is crucial for both their safety and yours. The park's ecosystems are incredibly diverse, and that's what makes exploring them so fascinating. In the lower valleys you find lush forests and wetlands teeming with life. As you climb higher, the landscape changes dramatically. You enter the subalpine zone with its hardy trees and open meadows. Higher still, you reach the alpine tundra, a harsh but beautiful world above the trees where only the toughest plants and animals can survive. Each zone is a unique habitat, supporting a different community of life. Exploring these different ecosystems is like traveling through several different worlds all within the same park, each with its own special character. This incredible wilderness is facing a serious threat. The very glaciers that give the park its name are disappearing at an alarming rate. Climate change is warming the planet, and these ancient rivers of ice are melting away. When I first visited, there were more active glaciers than there are today. Scientists predict that most could be gone in our lifetime. This is a devastating loss, not just for the beauty of the park but for the entire ecosystem. The cold meltwater from these glaciers feeds the rivers and lakes, supporting countless species of fish, insects, and plants. Their disappearance will change this landscape forever. The impact of tourism is another major challenge. Millions of people come here every year to witness glaciers' beauty, and that's fantastic. But with so many visitors comes a heavy footprint. Crowded trails can lead to erosion, damaging fragile plant life. Traffic on the Going to the Sun road can cause pollution and disturb wildlife. Sometimes people forget the basic rules of the wild. They get too close to animals for a photo, or they leave behind litter that can harm wildlife and spoil the natural beauty for everyone else. We all have a responsibility to be mindful of our impact when we visit these precious places. These challenges might seem overwhelming, but we are not helpless. There is a lot we can do to help protect this park. It starts with simple, responsible actions. Always stay on the designated trails to prevent erosion and protect delicate vegetation. Pack out everything you pack in, leaving no trace of your visit. Never feed the wildlife. It's dangerous for them and for you. It makes them dependent on humans and can lead to aggressive behavior. By following these simple rules, we can minimize our impact and help keep Glacier wild and beautiful for future generations to enjoy. Conservation is a team effort, and every single one of us has a role to play. Supporting the park is crucial. You can volunteer for trail maintenance projects or donate to conservation organizations that work to protect Glacier's ecosystems. When you choose tour operators, look for ones that practice eco-friendly tourism and are committed to sustainability. Educating ourselves and others about the threats the park faces is also incredibly important. The more people who understand the fragility of this paradise, the more people there will be to stand up and fight for its survival. It's a battle we must win. Our mission is clear. We must act as guardians of this untamed wilderness. This isn't just about preserving pretty scenery. It's about protecting a vital, complex ecosystem that has existed for thousands of years. Every creature, from the mighty grizzly bear to the smallest wildflower, plays a part in this intricate web of life. The health of these mountains and valleys is a reflection of the health of our planet. Protecting Glacier is a commitment to the future, a promise to our children and grandchildren that they too will have the chance to experience the raw power and beauty of the wild. Think of your visit as more than just a holiday. See it as an opportunity to connect with nature on a deeper level and to become an ambassador for its protection. When you stand on a peak and look out over the vast landscape, let that feeling of awe inspire you to action. Take the lessons of the wild home with you. Practice conservation in your daily life, reduce your carbon footprint, and support policies that combat climate change. The fight for Glacier's future is fought not only within the park's boundaries, but in our homes, our communities, and our governments. Every small action contributes to the greater good. Remember the feeling of the cold mountain air in your lungs, the sight of a perfect turquoise lake, and the thrill of spotting a wild animal in its natural habitat. These are the moments that define an adventure in Glacier. These are the memories that fuel our passion to protect it. It's a place that challenges you physically and rewards you spiritually. It teaches you about resilience, respect, and your own place in the natural world. Let this place change you for the better and inspire you to be a voice for the wild places that cannot speak for themselves. This is a call to action for every adventurer, every nature lover, and every human being who values our planet's natural treasures. It's our collective responsibility to ensure that Glacier National Park remains a sanctuary for wildlife and a source of inspiration for generations to come. So, get out there, explore, and be amazed. But tread lightly, act responsibly, and join the mission to protect this incredible corner of the world. Now I want to hear from you. Share your own stories of adventure and your commitment to conservation. Together, we can make a difference. Survival of these wild places depends on us.